welcome to Digital Investment. We are back to pumping up, baby. My portfolio didn't do quite well today. Today, market was up 1.12%, but it was a very big pump today. Today when I was opened my terminal, market crashed pretty significant. It reached my support. Like I said, it reached my what date or six, sorry. Okay, it reached it pumped up, it pumped, it crashed, and it back to pumping again. Like I said, at key support area, market is going to be pumped. Now we don't know what will happen. Is this 45 days rally? When the market reaches here, what will happen about the 45 days ceasefire? Will it end here? Will it end here? Will it go pump up again, and we'll see a pretty bad crash again? It looks like uh, that might happen. You don't know how much. Like I said, you don't know how much the market is influenced by Trump and Trump's Twitter posts. How much insider trading has been happening. This was all act of insider trading. But guess what? Nothing in this 45 days ceasefire, nothing has been talked about Strait of Hormuz. Trump, Iran is very strict. You pay for all the damages which you have caused for the Strait of Hormuz, then we all the damages we may talk open Strait of Hormuz. But US with this much debt, with almost like 200 billion or 10, 20 billion they pay are on interest pay. When I check right now. Uh, uh, Interest payments. Do you think US will really be ready to pay? And there was this tweet from Trump previous date. We will hit very hard if they don't open the fucking Strait of Hormuz. Do you think that Strait of Hormuz will be opened? Because Iran's nothing can Trump do about it. They are going to hit all power plants. Power plants hit apparently if they don't energy plant if they don't open Strait of Hormuz. And 48 hours ultimatum we have reached, and we haven't got any news about ceasefire from Iran's point of view. Like I said, Iran's point of view is very crucial here. We still haven't reached that. Markets are pumping right. If you took gift Nifty is around pump. Now it has started to crash up a bit because you don't know when the narrative will change. That is why I took profit in my earlier trades and earlier trade. I I thought today market was going to crash, because it pumped on Friday. It was a very good pump on Friday. I thought market would crash on Friday, but we haven't got any news about Trump. We haven't got uh, any news that 48. I thought market would react. Sorry, rephrase it. I thought market would react to 48-hour news, because if they don't hit, markets will crash pretty badly, because I know Iran wouldn't open. However, crash was still imminent. I took a small loss in my today's trading, 319. Let's see how tomorrow's goes. And this is my investment portfolio. Also did very bad, considering how Reliance is Trump's threatened to it will hit Reliance. The energy, it will hit all Iran's energy plants. So we do trade significant amount of oil with Iran. So this crash was because of that, but I have still added a few shares. If there is case of a ceasefire, 40, I saw this news of 45 days ceasefire. If it becomes official, this is just a plan. We don't know what happened. If Trump doesn't agree with Iran's term, we will see we would see a crash again. So that's it from me today. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.